Welcome back, Shifu family. I get asked all the time, Justin, why do you need an LLC, especially here in the United States? What is the best way to start an LLC and where? How do we save the most amount of money when it comes to setting up our LLC? I get it. There's a lot of question and unclear answer going on in your mind right now. Beside the excitements of starting your own business and building your empire to quit your toxic 9-to-5 jobs, just like me 6 years ago. I know some of you might already quit your 9-to-5, and hey, I'm proud of you, but it's not recommended until you have a backup plan. Now, I want you to believe in yourself more. Push the gas and waste no time, okay? So in this video, I would like to share with you guys my thought process and what I have learned from my millionaire mentor, Charlie, when it comes to the LLC creation and why. How I created my LLC in literally under 10 to 15 minutes. The most cost-effective way to save money and how to prevent getting scammed and overpaying for registration services. I will include some of my best personal tips near the end of the videos. So make sure that you watch this video thoroughly, as it will be super beneficial for you. Alright, so if you're new to my channel, just want to share real quick about my mission is that I want to help new entrepreneurs and immigrants learn the correct way to achieve your first success. The tactics and the loopholes that helped me achieve my financial freedom in my 20s in the land of opportunity, America. And how to avoid getting played by the I teach what I didn't preach guru and hustler here on YouTube. So make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notification bells for my weekly tutorial. So in today's video, I will walk you through pretty much about 5 points. You can see it on the screen if you listen to the audio. Make sure that you check it out. Number 1, why do you need an LLC, especially here in the United States? What is the best way to start an LLC and where? How do we come about with it that save you the most money possible? I will walk you through the step-by-step on how I set up my LLC using LegalZoom. And ultimately, I want to share with you my Shifu tips and hacks that would help you Aikido yourself to become the best entrepreneur and help you save money and avoid getting played, okay? So let's talk about what is an LLC and why you need it. An LLC is a type of business structure that stands for limited liability company. It's perfect for startups and entrepreneurs. That is protect you as a business owner and also proposes to many tax benefits that the W-2 earner won't have. Ultimately, you want to take your small business seriously, as when you transact with your customer and other business owners, they want to see the professionalism in your business structure to have trust in you. You cannot have your email as, let's say, loverboys@gmail.com, rather than your names at yourbusinessname.com. Let's talk about the benefit that an LLC will offer you. An LLC limits your personal liability. What this means is that if your business got sued, this means that things like your house, your cars, and any other are safe. That is where the term limited liability comes from. An LLC allows you to raise outside capital from your friends and your investor while doing things right under the tax guidelines from the IRS. I know there are so many different types beside LLC. There are S Corps and C Corps. I was once confused, just like you. But my mentor, Charlie, taught me that when it comes to starting my first business, it's important to simplify everything as much as possible. An LLC structure is the beginning level of the business game in America. Think of this as you are a small fishing boat, making just enough to live by while being your own boss in your little pond. And the LLC would help you protect your little pond. Once you're starting to make a lot of money, you can upgrade your business structure from an LLC to an S or C Corp. That is when you need to upgrade the professional structure that would enable your business to go to the next level. Just like when you start to go to deep sea fishing, instead of fishing in that little pond, you will need a bigger and stronger ship as the nature of the business have changed as you go professionally. It will become more competitive. You will need more protection to protect yourself and your business, also to maximize all the tax benefit and all the opportunity possible. If you want to learn more about the S Corps and C Corps benefit, I highly recommend to get a consultation and invest into relationship with a professional, experienced CPA or tax strategist to assist you and help you avoid a lot of costly mistakes when venturing to the big ocean. Remember, you can't have a wooden boat maker making a strong and durable metal ship. That's why you need a professional CPA. Next, what is the best way to start an LLC? How much it will cost, where to create your LLC, and how to. Number 1, the cost. Where to create an LLC? It's really depending on your state that you currently live in. Let's say for mine, which is Texas, it would generally cost us about $300 and could be upward to about $500. You can visit my website and go into the library section to see all the costs from other states so that you can prepare your budget to start your LLC. Number 2, where to create your LLC. I highly recommend to keep it simple as your current state that you live in, as when you create the LLC, the government will ask you for your address and also other documents that show that you are currently a legit owner that want to start that business. A lot of people online are talking about creating your own LLC in Delaware or Wyoming for different benefits. But if you just starting, I highly not recommend it. When you register an LLC in those Delaware and Wyoming, there's a lot of different benefit for you, and one of it is you can stay anonymous, meaning people cannot search who owned that business. But that's gonna come with a lot of set of cost and fee, where you will need a professional to help you set that up, and that could cost you about $800 to upward to $1,000. And I know that your situation right now, you may not have a lot of funding. So, as always, keep it simple and stay within your budget. Until you start making a lot of money, that is when you can start doing all the fancy stuff and starting to protect yourself more. Next, I will walk you guys through the site that I use when it's come to setting up my first business. It is called LegalZoom. You can find the link to that website in the comment description. And I will also walk you through what is the most cost-effective way so you don't overpay for things that you don't need on this website. Alright, we are inside LegalZoom.com. And if you still need the link to this one, make sure that you check the comment description for the link to this website. So I'm going to walk you guys through how to register and file your first LLC. And ultimately, I want to help you save money because LegalZoom is just like any other business. Their goal is, besides helping you, they want to maximize their profit, which means they're going to start asking you to add in a lot of different things that you may not need, or you could have done it yourself. And during this stage, let's say if you're kind of tight on budget, you should follow this video so that you can save as much money as possible while still getting your LLC file correctly. Alright, so let's start your business. You want to start your very first LLC. They will be asking you for different basic plan, pro plan, and premium plan. And the cost could be from around $0 plus the state fee, or upward to about $249 and $299. You don't need all of this one right here, and just keep it simple and go with this one, because this one would have everything that you need to get your LLC registered. Let's click on this, and they're gonna be asking for your business name. What I want you to do is, let's say if you are an e-commerce business like myself, so I sell on Amazon, and I have multiple brands that we sell on Amazon and outside of Amazon, and our business type is kind of cash intensive, meaning we need money to scale the business, and we have to have relationship with the bank. For you to asking the bank for more money, you need to have the right names, because the bank, they do not want to lend money to high risk business, let's say real estate, casino, and other type of businesses where a lot of risk on the bank. So what I want you to name your company is, regardless of what industry that you're going in, I always add the word consulting. The reason why I'm using the word consulting, because consulting is always the low risk businesses that the bank always like. Thus, they're gonna more likely to give you money. Let's say when you start applying for different loans, products, credit card, with little to no interest. Okay. So we have AMZ Consulting, and they're gonna be asking for your state. In this case, this is Texas. And keep in mind, different state would have a different filing fee to the government. If you want to learn more, make sure that you visit our website at amzshufu.com to see the list of different pricing of state filing that the government will be asking you. Click next. So now your entity type is LLC, state of formation, Texas. Email address. This is just a way for them to contact you, to send you the document. So you can use your personal email to this regard. And for the type of industry, I highly recommend doing consulting. Even though for me, I'm doing e-commerce, but I still say business consulting. The reason why is just the ultimate, like the government, they don't care too much about what type of business industry you are in. But we want to have this structure as a business consulting. So when you go and apply for the bank, they're going to look into your business structure. And if they see that you are in the consulting side, they're more likely to give you more money. And also they more likely to give you more benefit, because like I shared with you, your business is a low risk. So now they are asking you for like register agent, essential document, business, and filing. You can read this, but I would say you don't have to waste time on this. So right now, what they want to do is they're starting to making you to pay extra. It's understandable for any business. Their goal is to maximize profit. But for me, because you following me and subscribe to my channel, my goal here is to help you save as much money as possible, because we are friends. And what friends do, we help each other save money. So I want you to click on this, appointing a different registered agent. And you want to click on this. They're going to be like, are you sure? I'm sure. So now they would kind of run through like some of like the hassle for you. And let me take some time to explaining it to you. And keep in mind, LegalZoom is a business, and the goal is to make profit. So let's go through this. So operating agreement, $99. You may be asking, do you really need an operating agreement? So the operating agreement only come in handy when you have a business partner. For LegalZoom operating agreement, most of the time they are using generic operating agreement, which you can find on by a Google search. But when it's come to partnership, I highly recommend to have a lawyer to kind of help you drafting out the operating agreement, so that way it helps you and your business partner to have a peace of mind and have a clear guideline of what type of agreement that you guys both agree upon before going to business. But if you are going into business by yourself, you don't really need an operating agreement. The EIN right here, you can get it on the government website for basically free. Right here is the same thing. Most of the stuff right here are generic, and you can pretty much do on a search. Let's go over here. I want you to click on no things. I'll take care of this on my own. So they would kind of running you through a different type of things. So let's just save you time. No things. No things. No things. You know what's funny? This is remind me of Spirit Airline. For this one, expedited process. You don't really need expedited because there's no need to. And just really train yourself to be patient. In business, and for you to become successful, you have to learn to be patient. And by having your document early, it doesn't help much at all. It will take you about 2 to 3 weeks to get your LLC file, and the government will send you like document to let you know that your LLC has been officially registered. And once you receive that document, I would make another video for you where you can claim your number for free. And if you don't know what an EIN number is, it is employer identification number. If you have a social security, it is to help the government identify who you are, right? So for the EIN, it's just basically similar to social security number, where it helps the government identify the business in their system. Another note that I want you to pay attention to, and this is important, is that once you have your LLC file, there's going to be a ton of letter that they're going to scare you that, oh, you need to pay this, you need to pay that. But honestly, you don't have to. Most of those are pretty much like they are a fraud. They kind of like scare you to make you pay because they knew that you are a beginner. But since you're following me, so I want to let you know ahead of time, so it saves you a couple $100, okay? Let's say if the government need anything, they're gonna email you, or you can just call them directly. They have a phone number on their website that you can give them a call. Founder kit right here, you don't need this. So you have been saving over 2 already. So now right here, we want to make sure that they don't add on anything extra to ours. So there's no things. Register agent. Just want to make sure, okay? Make sure that you do all this. So now you see that the Texas filing fee is about $300. So make sure you double check everything. And if you want to be sure, you can visit my website, or you just search up on Google and you should know about the Texas filing fee. Alright, so continue to check out. At this page, you're going to be putting in the address that you want to receive your information, and also the payment information right here. I think this one right here should be self-explanatory for you already. So I'm just going to skip through this one. And after you fill out this page, you should click on Agree and Pay Now. After you agree and pay now, keep a lookout for the document from the government for about 2 to 3 weeks maximum. And once you receive the document from the government, I want you to save it into your own document. And also LegalZoom, they want to give you a PDF access. So this is what it will look. After you finish register your LLC, you will be able to gain access to LegalZoom portal. After your LLC is officially registered with the state, you can go to LegalZoom.com/your account and click on document. And in here, you will be able to see all the document that you would need. Okay. If you click on the document, you will be able to see all of the information that LegalZoom has filed for you. I also recommend you to save everything from here into your Google Drive document. So that way, when it comes to registering your tax or like EIN and working with your accountant, you can share these information with them instead of downloading and send it to them through email, because if your email got hacked, the hacker will be able to get access to all of your legal document here. So that's why I highly recommend, if you're a new beginner, get used to Google Drive file sharing. So that way you can share your document with your accountant by adding their email to the file, and that would save you a lot of hassle and increase the security. Hey guys, I hope you found it helpful. As you saw in the tutorial that I just showed you, it's pretty simple. It will take you about 10 to 15 minutes to set up your first LLC. And this is by far the cheapest way to do it. Like I said before, it is the way that I created my first business entity. Here's are some of my recommendations for you. I call it the Shifu Aikido. That would help you to save money and also getting things done within your budget. Number one is that do it yourself if you have time yet no money. Meanings, let's say right now you just don't have a lot of budget to kind of hire people to help you set up the LLC, then you should do it yourself. By doing this, it helps you to create the little win for yourself to let you know that, hey, even though I didn't know how to set up an LLC, but I followed Justin and he showed me, and now I'm able to accomplish this after 10 to 15 minutes learning from him. That would help you create the little win for yourself. And keep in mind, success is not something that happened overnight. In the past, I thought that it's just something that it happened within a few months or so, but it's actually not. It would take some years. And for you, just starting to build up the discipline and the habit. Start stacking up the little success, and it's going to help you building your big success, okay? Second, I want to remind you that when you first started your business, you want to keep everything as simple as possible so you don't feel overwhelmed. Like one of my mentors once said, you need to learn once, but you need to be reminded multiple times. Whenever you feel like you starting to complicate a lot of things in your business, in your life, really holding yourself back and say, hey, is it really necessary for me to complicate this whole situation? The rule of thumb is keep everything simple. Life is already too complicated, my friends. Next, I want you to invest in yourself. You cannot surgery yourself without a doctorate degree, right? The game of entrepreneurship is a really tough game. It's a combat sport, and you are an athlete. You have to fight people. And that is when you need to have strong people, strong coaches, people that have experience so that they can help you and teach you. If you needed help when it's come to starting your business, or if you needed help when it's come to starting your online business, make sure that you check out the link below in my video description so that you can learn a lot from our case study and also our free training and tutorial about business, about Amazon Autopilot. Next, I want you to keep everything separate between your personal and your life. When I first started out entrepreneurship, I make a mistake thinking that I can just have one joint bank account for my business and for my personal. Most people make mistake, and I don't want you to make the same mistake as you follow me. The reason why you need to keep everything simple and everything separate. Separate bank account, separate email contact for your business and for your personal, so that when people are suing your company, they cannot go after your asset because you didn't commingling or mixing up the fun. And lastly, I want you to take the time to learn about taxes with your CPA after you start making serious money. Because if business is a driving on a road, the tax rule and the benefit are the road sign. Ultimately, I want you to believe in yourself more every single day by starting setting up your business. This way, it could help you create more and more success for yourself. I hope you find this video helpful. I know a lot of you guys are pretty much on the same journey, and I know there's a lot of things could go on in your mind right now. But I want you to believe in yourself more, because everything is possible. If an immigrant like myself, who came here with barely nothing, can really make it happen, you can do it too. Every day, just do a little bit more and aim to become 1% better. Okay. And if you want to support my channel, you can like this video and save it so that you can revisit it when you needed it. Number 2, I want you to share this video with 2 of your friends to let them know that you care about them and you want to show them the right guidance so that they don't make newbie mistake when it's come to starting their first LLC. I just want to say thank you so much for spending your time watching my video. It really does help support the channel, and you can also comment down below what you have found helpful and also the things that you want to learn more from me. And don't forget to visit our website at amzshufu.com to learn from our tips and tricks when it's come to starting our business, how to sell on Amazon, and how you can start making an income from home by partnering with the giant Amazon and building your own brand. See you guys in the next video.